Alright, I know this video is gonna piss some people off, but let's get it on, right? So, apparently, I'm not cool because I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol, right? Now, I don't smoke weed and I don't drink alcohol, not because I subscribe to some religion or I'm trying to follow some good code of conduct. I just don't agree with smoking weed and drinking alcohol, right? Now, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was in a bar, right? Talking to some girls. One of the girls looked Persian. That's the one I was after. And then there was a Nigerian girl, right? So I got the Persian girl's number. And the way I like to do it is if I get a girl's number, I just try and get out of there as soon as possible, right? It's like a murder, right? You get in and you get out, right? Try not to leave a trace, right? So got the Persian girl's number, but I hung around for a minute, right? I was talking to both of them, and the Nigerian girl said to me, somehow we got on the subject of myself not drinking alcohol, smoking weed, right? And the Nigerian girl said to me, "Oh, you're a bit weird because I don't smoke weed." And I said, "What?" I said, "How can I be weird for not smoking weed, right?" Now, she says she smokes weed, but she only smokes weed socially. Listen, you see, you people that only smoke drugs socially, you are the worst type of people ever. Do you know why? Only a fool would do something illegal, right, and break the law just to fit in, right? What do they say in Star Wars? Who's the fool? The fool or the fool who follows him? You're the greater fool if you follow other people just to fit in. Listen, I'm a man. I stand on my own. If everyone else is doing foolishness, I'm not doing it, right? I don't care if I'm the black sheep, right? I stand alone. I'm a lone wolf, right? Listen, do you know how many times I go out on dates with girls, right? And somehow they end up confessing, and they try to use this term, occasionally. I occasionally smoke weed. Listen, you're probably rolling around with flipping spliff in your bra, man. Don't tell me about occasionally, right? It's so unattractive. I would never want to take on a woman, right, who smokes weed. Imagine you go to a house and she's there with the grinder and you're walking around her house and it's like drug paraphernalia all over the house, right? No, it's unattractive. Imagine being with a girl, right, who, you know, she calls up some strange guy and she goes and meets him down in the alleyway, or some strange guy turns up at her house with a bag full. No. I can't stand it. It's the worst, right? I'm not saying that it's okay for guys to smoke cannabis. I'm not saying that, but I think it's a little bit more worse, right, when a woman smokes cannabis, right? It's really, really unattractive, right? Listen, I know people who they think, oh, it's just a bit of weed. Listen, it's not a bit of weed, right? You're smoking drugs. You do drugs. You're a drug addict, right? You're smoking drugs. All right, drinking alcohol is bad as well. It depends on how bad you drink alcohol, right? Like if you're paralytic all the time, you know, you're a fool as well, right? But drinking alcohol is bad. But I don't want none of these women coming on my channel complaining, "Oh, I can't find a good man. Oh, I need a good man." Listen, no good man's gonna want a woman who smokes weed, right? No good man wants a woman who smokes weed. End of story. Listen, if you want a virtuous person, you need to be a virtuous person yourself, right? End of story. Listen, I don't come on here and make these videos to feather on anybody's nest, right? Listen, either you like the video, you subscribe, or you change your station. End of story.